Hola, beloveds. It's your girl, Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores. It's your girl, Clementine. I read cards, charts, energy, people to fill. Okay. And we are getting into our lunar eclipse in Taurus, all signs horoscope. We got the lunar eclipse this weekend on Sábado. He got back. Okay. It's going to be a showdown for real happening this weekend. The energy is being amplified by our benevolent, expansive Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter in Taurus. And we got the sun in Scorpio. Happy birthday to all of my Scorpios. This is your time. This is your season to show out, to show up for yourself. And Scorpio is a season of regeneration, transformation. Okay. So we're all being reborn in some capacity during this season. Scorpio is also the sign of mystery, secrets, the hidden realms. So this eclipse is sure to be bringing us something coming to light that we were not seeing. It could be about yourself, about your mental health, how you treat yourself. It could be about your possessions, okay, your obsessions, your addictions, all having to do with that Scorpio energy. Scorpio is fixed water and it is co-ruled by two planets. Mars, that planet of war, okay, and power. The planet of power as well is Pluto. And so it's going to be very intense. Okay, we are in an intense season. All right. And so this is really a time of buckling down, locking in, and being very observant. Okay, because it's like golden silence. When you're observant, you can like see what's not being said. Okay, you can see things that are not being said. You know, our third eye at this point, with the veil being very thin, is very active as well. Right now, the moon is in Pisces, so the dream realm is also very active, the astral realm, and also I feel like telepathic communication. Okay. So yeah, no, for this lunar eclipse, we are also ending a cycle that we've been in for like the past year and a half. Okay, so we're ending a cycle. This could be around our values, anything that's having to do with Taurus, your resources, your possessions, okay, and work and love, finances as well. So you could be having realizations about your finances, realizations about your relationship secrets, or things you didn't see, okay, as well, coming up in return in terms of all those Venusian things. Okay. And we're having our collective candle Reiki on Friday, Venus Day, because this is a Taurus eclipse. Okay. The moon, though, yeah, so we're having the lunar eclipse in Taurus on Venus Day, and no, we're having the Reiki on Venus Day, the abundant alignment activation. Okay, so this is a distance Reiki energy session that you can receive from anywhere in the world, okay, for abundance, miracles, alignment, all of those things. And we are also going to be releasing any stagnant energy, closing out any cycles, releasing addictions and bad habits. Okay. So that night on Venus Day, I'll be going live. The full moon, the lunar eclipse, is exact on Saturday. Okay, so we're doing the Reiki the day before. It's exact Saturday afternoon. We're going to go into the details and transits in a little bit. But if you're interested in the Reiki energy healing session, I go live on Friday night. We're going to start with our sound bath for cleansing and for clearing. Then we're going to be moving into our on-screen energy healing and ending with the collective tarot reading. The next day I'll be posting the candle altar on Instagram and the Reiki reports in the YouTube description box. Okay, we've been doing these sessions for a few years now, and each one is unique. Each one is different. So if you're called to do this one, definitely answer the call. You can secure a spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. And if you can't watch it live, you can always watch the replay as well, and it will still be effective. Okay. So yeah, and if you're interested in any year ahead readings to see what's going to be happening for 2024 for you so you can prepare, those are on my site. I'm doing astrology readings, booking into November, and I also have psychic tarot readings on my site too. So the link is in the bio. Right now I'm on YouTube as well as Instagram. Okay, I'm on YouTube and Instagram. I'm going to be starting, okay, just to cleanse out the energy with the beloved Botanica Agua Azul. And we will be having a restock before the end of the year. Okay, we definitely will be having a restock. And I've been doing basically a drop, some for each Reiki, but I'm going to do like a major drop towards the end of the year, child. Okay, because I know we need that cleansing energy. So if you're interested in doing that week ahead horoscope, we did that yesterday. But let's get into our transits. Okay, so this full moon, this lunar eclipse in Taurus, ending a cycle that we've already been in. Okay, so pay attention, okay, to what is happening. This week is really about secrets coming up. Okay, things, secret motives as well. Things around relationships, possessions, control, codependency. These are the Taurus Scorpio axis, and this could be a very attached energy. So what have you been attaching your energy to, and how is that working? It's going to be very, very palpable. Okay, it's going to be very palpable with this energy because these planets in Scorpio are making this opposition to Jupiter. So Jupiter is activating Mercury and Mars, okay, because they're coming to meet up at the end of the week. So Mercury is our planet of communication and our mind, right? And it's in Scorpio. So this could be obsessive thinking that you cannot put away for some reason, that you cannot get control of. Very deep, sort of like as well, perhaps anxiety with the Venus in Virgo energy, Jupiter being ruled by or speaking to Venus at this time, because it's in Taurus, okay? And so that could be something happening, conversations that are very irritating because we have Mars there, speaking from impulse, speaking from anger, okay? Speaking before you think, are all things that could be happening. There could be very intense irritability and just agitation happening, right? And before the moon is really in Taurus, it's going to be in Aries, another Mars-ruled sign. So people are, if you're moving too fast, it can make you say something you don't mean or get you in an accident, do things that you don't mean. Okay. All of those things with this energy because of that impulsivity, and Jupiter is expanding. So if you're a little bit irritated, you're going to be on 10. Okay. If you need to get something off your chest, you're going to say it. Okay. With that Mars energy of like, this is really what I mean. If you are in this energy of you're wanting to fight for what it is that you think, okay, you're wanting to fight as well for your own mental health, okay? You want to fight for your possessions, you want to fight for your resources. And eclipses are a time where there's a lot of shifts happening in relationships, people coming, people going. There's energies of just anything can happen, expecting the unexpected, like we talked about yesterday. It's an element of fate. It's an element of destiny that's coming up. And Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius are going to be feeling this extra. This is the last time that's really going to be on us. We're going to be switching the eclipses to cardinal signs. So cardinal signs are also feeling it. Cancer, Capricorn, okay, Aries, Libra placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, also going to be feeling this energy as the nodes are already in your sign. Thank you for the badge, beloved. Speaking those beautiful, bountiful blessings over you. Yeah, being on 10. I can't see all the comments right now because I can't really see too well, okay? And I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to hug on my amethyst. But no. So another thing I've noticed about this eclipse that we're having is that it's going to be at 5 degrees. Okay, so if you have planets at 5 degrees in your chart, they will be directly impacted by this lunar eclipse. If you're wondering if I do, I do. Okay. I have like 3 planets at 5 degrees. 5 degrees is a Leo degree. So it gives this energy of like main character. It gives this energy of wanting to, be seen, express your artistic energy. It can also be bringing up children or birthing something into this world. Okay. Children can be physical, or this could be a spiritual child, a new practice. You're birthing something. It's a transformation because we're in Scorpio season. Scorpio is that sign of regeneration, death, rebirth, sex, the taboo, insurances, taxes, okay? Any money that you share with other people, loans. And, Scorpio is also rules over revenge. Okay, so people could be motivated and angry because of revenge, especially if your Taurus throat chakra was blocked. Your throat chakra, you weren't saying what was on your mind. You're going to get a piece of the mind this weekend. Okay, that throat chakra going to want to be activated with the 5 degrees in Taurus. Okay, so those are just a couple of things to watch out for. Okay, let me see what else I have here in my thing. Okay. The moon is also going to be with Jupiter. Okay, so this could be heightened emotions. Okay, heightened emotions, or having educational conversations with women. Okay, educational conversations with women, speaking to your elders, also speaking to people from other countries, other cultures as well, coming up with that Jupiterian energy. Some of you guys here are also going to be feeling this Venus trine to Uranus that we are having. So this could be unexpected things happening in your love life, breakups, meeting fated people, okay? All of that could be happening in the collective energy. This could be also a change in finances, a change in money, a change in the way that you make your money. Some people could also be inspired to change the way they dress, change the way they look, change the things that they valued. This is really about transforming your values. And I named this live on YouTube, Chaos into Creation, because this is a very chaotic week. And it's like very much giving wild card, but also with that Jupiter influence, it's like Wheel of Fortune and the wild card. Like you never know what you're going to get when you spin that Wheel of Fortune, because in the tarot, the Wheel of Fortune is associated with this Jupiter influence. Okay. And so with the moon here, this could be very explosive, very emotional, explosive outbursts happening in conversations. Okay. There could be people getting very irritated, agitated, impulsive, accidents. Okay. Making sure that you're sending money to the right people, sending money to the right Zelle, that you're getting your money that's owed to you. Okay. That's also the Scorpio influences, money that somebody owes you, or money you owe somebody. Someone could get mad because you owe the money you haven't paid. Another influence that could be happening with this weekend, this eclipse. Okay. With Venus trine Uranus, some people could also be interested in people that they normally wouldn't. Okay, so you normally wouldn't talk to this person. You normally wouldn't make this friend. You normally wouldn't be interested in this relationship dynamic, but something about it is alluring to you. A lot of people are going to need freedom in their relationships. And if you've been feeling like your relationships are stifling you, if you've been feeling like your relationships have been holding you back, like you haven't had freedom in these relationships, there is a chance of explosive outbursts or people needing to break free of relationships that have been suffocating them. Romantic, platonic, familial. You're just like, you know what? Like if you can't understand my own personal identity, Uranus, if you can't understand that I need to be me and you're not valuing me for that, I'm going to have an emotional reaction. We're going to have an emotional conversation. that side of that kind of energy. And with the sun at 5 degrees, it's that Leo energy. So people are going to be very prideful. Okay. Very, very prideful with that. And they are going to need their respect. Okay. People are going to need their respect in relationship dynamics. This could be in the workplace, any type of relationship. Like, don't limit yourself to think it's just romantic, any type of place. Okay. Some people could also be attracting, you know, finding out new ways that they want to make money, make an income. Maybe you want a passive income. Maybe you want to, you know, invest in something, invest in learning something different, invest in traveling, doing something that's going to open up new pathways of income for you. Applying for that grant, applying for a loan. But this eclipse is very intensified because we have all of these oppositions between Scorpio and Taurus. So when we have oppositions, people are seeing things in different ways. They're seeing things with a different perspective. You know, people might not be on the same page about a situation. Everyone's kind of stuck in their perception of it. So, and with this energy of Pluto, it's like, I'm willing to fight for this, or I'm willing to let this go, knowing that something better will be replacing it. Another thing Jupiter rules over is overindulgences. Okay. So people could be overindulging this weekend in their emotions, in their depression, in their anxiety, in nervousness, in any sort of aspect, especially things that have to do with the senses. So could be overeating, you know, anything like that is very much giving that Jupiter influence. Okay. I'm seeing like people having a conversation over dinner, or a conversation while they're eating or drinking something, and things just go crazy, or, you know, a conversation just turns left. And when we are in this eclipse season, we just have to watch and see what is revealed. So it is chaotic, but when we have this chaos, we're able to create new energies. Yeah. And with the Jupiter influence, just like going to town with it. Going to town with it. So those are the main influences for this. Let's get into all the signs, baby. Let's get into all the signs. I'm just double checking. Oh, another thing about this, we're going to have an influence of Saturn as well. Okay, back to the collective. We're having a Saturn influence, a Saturn trine. So with this energy, it's not about quick solutions, but about what you really want for yourself over time. Saturn ruling over time. And so this could be a good week to implement more discipline and regimen in your daily life. Discipline and regimen over your health, over your actions, and motivating you to work on long-term projects or long-term goals. Okay, so that's about it now for real. Okay, but definitely if you have your birth chart, check and see if you have any placements at 5 degrees, or any 5 degrees in fixed signs, especially, is going to be directly squaring your chart. Okay, which is a more of a tense aspect, putting that pressure on you to make those transformations. Okay, to let yourself be reborn, to see what a kind of adjustments you've been needing to make. But with it being in fixed signs, you've been a little bit too stubborn, you've been a little bit too comfortable in your chaos, you've been a little bit too comfortable in the instability, you've been a little bit too comfortable in codependency, and it's just at this point needing to be sort of like reworked. Okay, so yeah, let's get into our horoscopes. Let's get into our horoscopes for this energy. I'll be looking at the chart as well as pulling some cards. I'm pulling cards. I'm pulling your card. How are you guys feeling, by the way, with this eclipse energy? How have you guys been feeling? Have you been sleeping? It could also be a hard week to sleep, a hard week to go to sleep because there's things on your mind that you just cannot let go. Okay, things that you could just not let go of, things you just can't stop thinking about because of that scorpionic influence. Okay. I also feel like with Scorpio being a fixed water sign, it could be very good to get into your water rituals. So what that would mean is your spiritual practices, your dream work, your meditations, your altars, the way you honor yourself, as well as the way you honor those that pour into you too. Okay, your shared resources. Another aspect about Scorpio influence that I want to touch upon is that there could be a sense of manipulation. So people could be getting angry this week and if they feel like other people have been trying to manipulate, control them, or there's a power dynamic that is just unbalanced. That could also be coming out in conversations or in actions. And with Mars, there could be aggression. I would definitely also implement like cleansing yourself with a bath, not a bag, with a bath, a shower, visiting the water, working with the water element. You could even work with fire energy because there's a strong Mars influence in this week because Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Mars is in Scorpio. So it's a very powerful Mars. Mars is being very amplified right now. This is not the week to try it with somebody. Because if you nuck, you better buck. Okay, not the week to try it with somebody, because if you nuck, you better be ready to buck. People are going to be fighting for their life. Fighting for their life. But this is an invitation to dive deeper into your own spiritual practice, your own shadow work, seeing sides about yourself that maybe you have ignored for some time, things that you've been needing to transform that you have ignored, that you haven't been motivated to do. And again, this could be love, finances, relationships, anything like that. Okay, now we can really get into it. Okay. Now we can really get into it, y'all. I think that's all I got to say. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. We have Aries. Okay. We're starting with Aries. We go in order of the zodiac. Okay. We're going in order of the zodiac. Let me look right here. Okay. So Aries, this season, Aries sun, Aries rising, we are in your season of Scorpio energy of transformation. Okay. I feel like some of you guys here could be also getting downloads through mediumship or through your third eye. You could be diving deeper into occult studies. You guys are going to be feeling the pressure and having conversations towards your desire of what you want to transmute in your life. Okay. With this influence of the lunar eclipse happening in your second house, there could be realizations or anger around money. All right. Around money, around your resources, around your the things that you own, or even relationships that you share ownership of something. I feel like with this energy, you guys are going to want to be investing into your education, perhaps studying something or traveling. Okay. Thank you for the badge, beloved. Speaking that magic and miracles over your life. Aries sun, Aries rising. You could be feeling like you're dealing with certain people that are immature, or they know less than you, and you're holding that against them. Okay, you're holding that against them. There's the energy of a stalemate. So kind of letting people reveal their true intentions and motives to you. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, and Five of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. And you guys are also probably going through a period of reflecting on how you've been spending your money, how you've been spending your time, who you've been spending your time with, and have you been spending enough time in your spiritual reflection, in doing your shadow work? What parts of you have been maybe immature? Okay, what parts of you have maybe been immature? How have your experiences over the past year and a half shown you how you have been limiting yourself? How maybe as well you're needing to work on your self-worth? Okay, you're needing to work on your self-worth, your values, because this second house rules over that, and your self-care practices. Some of you guys may be going back to old things that you used to like to do for self-care practices that you haven't done in a long time. This could involve food or nature, or enjoying other people's company. I feel like you guys are also going to be working with herbs, herbal refreshments, herbs in general, burning herbs, burning sage, burning frankincense, anything like that. For some of you guys, it might also feel like a retrograde. Okay, it might also feel like a little bit of a retrograde, where it's like you're having feelings of deja vu. Like, I thought this happened already, or like someone kind of messes something up, like a technical error, technical difficulty. You got to do something more than once. You got to do something twice. There could also be people around you that are gossiping, or I feel like some of you guys, a very specific situation that some of you guys may be finding out about, a third party situation, somebody talking about you behind your back, you're talking about somebody behind their back, or like you're finding out somebody is cheating on you, or someone is betraying you in some way. I'm also seeing like foot and mouth disease, like someone saying something and like they don't mean it, but like they said it straight away. With Mercury there and Mercury and Mars amplifying each other. Okay. Taurus sun, moon rising. Taurus, this is your lunar eclipse. Taurus, how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the live. Taurus, I'm a Taurus sun, and I just want you to know that it came for my edges. I know we're not even there yet, but I'm saying though, this year, last year, has been so wild, because we have Taurus, we'll put it in the first house. It's giving like, very impacting you, very main character energy. We're in your 7th house season. And so Tauruses are dealing with relationship, okay? One-on-one intimate relationships, people that you interact with on a daily basis, your partner, your husband, your wife, people who know you intimately, or people who see you daily or you speak to daily, is being emphasized for the Taurus people. So you guys could have also been going through a lot of shifts in your relationship dynamics, especially if these dynamics were threatening your personal identity, 1st house, right? A mess, not great. Okay. I just saw a couple comments. I really got to squint to look at the comments. Okay. Let's see. It's crazy because I'm using this deck. It's a Halloween deck. So you see all these rats here. You could be seeing relationships that have been making you sick mentally or physically, or just taking away your energy, feeding off of it. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands here as well. This fresh new beginning, this fresh new energy here relating to things of like standing up for what you're passionate about, what you're interested in. Okay. With Jupiter here, been blessing Tauruses. Okay. So a lot of these things are really opportunities for new blessings. All right. With that seventh house energy, I feel like this influence of connecting with your people. But in terms of that too, you can have a loss of people. 9 of Pentacles. 9 is a loner number. Okay. So some Tauruses as well could be feeling lonely, or like you're going through a shift of over the past year and a half where you've had to say goodbye to certain relationships so that you can align more with people who are passionate, people who are creative. You know, Wands energy could also be spiritual, with people who spiritually seek the same things as you, or who are aligning with the same passions as you. You know, Wands energy could also be very sexual and sensual. Some of you guys here are finding new lovers, new things that you love to do. You could be traveling and meeting people. You can be meeting people from other cultures, okay? Or meeting up with people to learn or to study, like a spiritual study group or something like this, a spiritual class. All right, all happening with that energy because Jupiter is here trying to teach Tauruses something. You guys are also really, I feel like, adapting into your throat chakra, like having almost a throat chakra awakening and activation during this eclipse season. Okay. I feel like with this energy of the 3 of Wands and that Jupiter energy, it's about really, some of you guys, it's physical travel. Some of you guys, it's mental travel. Or speaking with, again, someone from a different background than you, or exchanging different experiences with people that you wouldn't be able to experience in your own neighborhood. I feel like with that 9 of Pentacles energy, though, there's a lot of blessings here. There's a lot of abundance that you're here to enjoy with your people, with those closest to you, and also could be by yourself, okay? Or just balancing out time that you spend with other people, and as well feeding into yourself, feeding into your own energy. You're going to be having a lot of conversations with people, could be about your passions, could also be heated arguments and heated conversations with people because you want to stand up for your beliefs, okay? Or you're having conversations about what you want to transform, what you want to evolve in your life. You know, when we think about the Scorpio energy, it's that Phoenix rising from the ashes. So some of these conversations are about what you're passionate about transmuting, about what you're passionate about evolving, what you're passionate about overcoming. And it's like, if you're feeling also like you're at rock bottom, there's only up from here. Okay. So if you're already at the bottom, really looking, reflecting into your experiences, the cycle you just went through. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, and seeing what was the abundance in that? What was the lesson in that? And how can I see, you know, how this is bringing me unknown gifts? 3 of Wands. Okay. You guys are feeling very passionate. You guys could be feeling very sexual. You guys could be having some really good intimate times too with your partner, as well. Maybe dressing up, doing some kinky things. Okay. Y'all could be having some very good kinky, dirty talk. Oh my God. Okay, Taurus, I can't because it's not even late yet. And y'all get me to act up. Let's go. Gemini. Gemini sun. Rising. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Taurus is getting sexy. Taurus is either sexy or angry. No kidding. Maybe a little bit of both that make up sex. Let me stop. Okay, Gemini, sun, moon, rising. This is happening in your house of health and wellness. Oh my God. Listen, you know, Gemini risings, also Gemini suns have been going through it a little bit. Am I going to hold you? Because of the fact, oh Lord. Because of the fact, of this 6-12 house axis that y'all been dealing with the nodes. Okay. So that makes things a little bit more difficult. All right. These houses can be a little bit more challenging. So I really want to share love to all of my Geminis. Like, y'all almost about to be, y'all about to get through this. Okay. But this is like the final battle between the boss. Okay. This is like the boss battle. Gemini, you are thinking about your routines, your schedules, your habits. Have they been healthy? Okay. Have you been self-sabotaging, self-sacrificing your identity for being of service to other people, being overly giving to other people? Because of this energy of the 6th house, you are in this house of service. Okay. How can you serve others? There could be a lot of conflict with this energy at work. Okay. At work, this could lead to heated arguments and debates at work, people being egotistical at work or trying to get people to see your point of view, but they don't walk in your shoes. So how are they about to be in that point of view with you? So they're not in your shoes. I feel the first card I pulled for you guys was 10 of Swords. Y'all might could be making the situation a bigger deal than it really is. 10 of Swords. Y'all could also be feeling betrayed and backstabbed by somebody here because of that 10 of Swords energy. It's like feeling like a lot of daggers, a lot of hurt, a lot of wounds. And this could be all in your own head as well. You could be making the situation a little bit worse, but the way that you're thinking about it. 10 of Swords reverse is also like you got yourself in this position because of the fact that you were a martyr. You didn't have to be. You wanted to overly indulge, overly give of yourself. And then you got caught mad, wondering why you didn't have enough on your plate. 5 of Pentacles. And it's because you didn't put your oxygen mask on before you helped the person next to you. What's really interesting for you guys, you got 6 of Wands, my favorite card in the freaking deck. And we got this card. It's special to this deck, right? So we have the 8 ball here. Where's my 8 ball? I think I just moved it. It was just on my table. We got an 8 ball and it says Waldo, Querent card. So I feel like with this energy, you guys could be going through asking the universe here for clarity. Okay. You're looking for signs in something. With this activation, your 12th house, you could be getting these signs or downloads in your dreams, or they could be just amplified through your own intuitive nudges and your own third eye. Another thing with this energy, you could be wondering about hidden enemies. Some of you guys could be dealing with difficulties with your pets as well. Or something could be happening with your pet, or you want to get a pet, you want to adopt or whatever. You guys would just be feeling very like, why did this happen? What's happening? Questioning yourself, questioning your actions, questioning other people. Okay. But I do feel like with this, oh Lord, with this 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, that things are going to be turning out in your favor. Okay. We got Jupiter in your 12th house. So even as bad as it gets, it's not as bad as it could be. Okay. Basically, the point is it could be worse. Okay. It could be worse. It's not as bad as it could be. So be grateful. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer. We have this energy. You're in your 5th house season, 5th house of passion, your creativity, children. And this full moon is happening in your 11th house. So you guys could be coming to a full fulfillment of a dream that you've been working hard on. Something that has been a goal for you, Cancer. You could be getting closer to your goals. Okay. Friends are also very active for Cancer placements, sun, moon, and rising. There could be an intensity happening. Your friend is telling you shocking news. Your friend tells you something that you didn't see coming. Your friend did something you didn't see it happening. Okay. And this could be around something that you had a conversation with. Okay. Some of you guys, I feel like, will be trying to do new creative endeavors. Like I'm seeing like those pottery classes, like like a vision board party, working with maybe jewelry, auditioning for things, getting into dance practice, dance class, doing something that's going to allow you to express something. This is a season for you to give birth into something. Okay, to give birth to something because of this activation with the 5th house. Now, some of you guys here are being called to see that what you once wanted, you no longer want. Okay. So it's like maybe it never happened for you because it wasn't supposed to. You guys could be changing or letting go of things that you thought you had wanted, but you realize, you know what, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. 8 of Cups. And now it's time for you to see what else is out there, how you can transmute your goals and your dreams and your wishes. Some of you guys are giving birth to a new creative activity, a new endeavor. Some of you guys are literally could be giving birth to a child, okay, as well. Getting pregnant. You guys got the Chariot card in reverse and the King of Swords. There could be issues around travel or cars in general, needing to get your car worked on, your car checked out, something wrong happening with the car or travels. Now, I feel like some of you guys here as well are needing to have better boundaries with yourself, or this could be with somebody who's younger than you, more boundaries with your child, more boundaries with your work. Okay, more boundaries here with this Page of Cups energy. Some of you guys are moving out of a state of dealing with someone who could be very immature, or it's like you're talking to a wall when you talk to them. Like you talk to them and you feel like you're really talking to a wall because they're not absorbing it. And if you're feeling lost around this season, it can be very helpful for you guys to connect with people who are on that same spiritual path or spiritual journey as you, and you're holding yourself to accountable for your spiritual practices. Okay, maybe you're meditating together, or you're checking in after you meditate, or you're sharing your reflections together. That would be very helpful for you guys. And it will also be showing you how you can get to those dreams and wishes that you have. Some of you guys would also be feeling like you want to go back to school, or you want to start traveling more so y'all can get more experiences that will also help inform how you show up to those long-term plans that you have, to your big goals, to your big dreams. And some Cancers could also be finding love in their community or recognition in their community or with your cousins or siblings. Okay, Cancer? So let's get into Leo. Let's get into Leo. I just remembered that I have some salami in the fridge. Not that Taurus is hungry. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm thinking about food. Why did I just remember that? Why am I good on YouTube? No! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening? Is it working? No, it's not. Oh my god! Something is happening. Connected, bro. Oh my